What's up, fellas? Man, can you hear me? Using my mic. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. All the guys is in there. High feet, can you hear me? Let me know, man. Let me know in the comments. Can y'all hear me? I think last time I had my mic cut off at first. All right, man. All right. Well, since you like one of the only people in here, man, did I experience any side effects other than body hair growth almost 2 years into Minoxidil? The only side effect I really experienced for a fact was dry skin when I used the liquid version of Minoxidil. I actually didn't notice any hair growth in other areas of my body that was out of the normal. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Heard some people was growing hair all on their cheeks and their back and their neck and all that. Nah. What's up, Alex 45? I see you. I'm gonna wait till like 10 people in here, man, before we get started on the main topic, man. But if y'all got any questions, y'all can leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to answer them. We're gonna be talking about nutrition, man, supplements, and my thoughts on it. Cause I know I've gotten that question a lot. You know what I'm saying? What supplements do I take? What supplements do I recommend? Oh yeah, man. What's my skincare routine? Man, I really don't do anything crazy, man. I just basically use soap and water. I don't put no chemicals or none of that, man. Just basically having a good diet, exercising, and you know what I'm saying? And don't do too much. I feel like when you use all those creams and all those skin washes and stuff like that, I feel like that stuff can clog up your pores. And then also it depends on your genetics. Some people just have clear skin, but I used to have acne and stuff when I was younger, but once I cleaned up my diet and stuff like that, I did notice that my skin improved. So staying away from junk food and processed food and soft drinks and alcohol and all that garbage and stuff like that, man, I feel like it would really help. All right. I got any more questions before we get started? Starting a little late today. I was supposed to do this live stream earlier in the week, but you know how life get, man. I said I gotta make it for the fellas. I got 6 people. Once I hit 10 people, man, we gonna be able to. All right, Lamont, man. Hey. Long as you hear, you know what I'm saying, for a couple minutes, that's all that matters, man. I appreciate it. Even if you just tap in and tap out. Alex 45, do I track macros? Nah, man. I've never tracked macros. The only time I've tracked my like calories and what I ate was back in college when I had to do it for like an assignment in one of my nutrition classes. To me, it works for some people, but that is tedious to me. There's no way. I've tried doing it on like MyFitnessPal and I can't do it, especially day to day. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just know my body. Yeah. I'm going to start getting blood work done for diet and nutrition deficiencies. Anything I should look for specifically? All right. So I get blood work done every year. And I get the basic metabolic panel where they check like your potassium, sodium, chloride. They check your labs for your kidneys, such as your creatinine, your blood urea nitrogen, your GFR. They also check your liver labs, your alkaline phosphatase, AST, ALT, albumin. So that's like your basic. They also check like your iron levels, so your hemoglobin and ferritin. And then additionally, because I don't eat meat, I do the whole foods plant-based diet, I also get them to add in a vitamin D level, because most people are deficient in vitamin D. That's the sunshine vitamin. Your body synthesizes that from just being in sunlight. But because the darker your skin, the longer you have to be in sunlight, and the more of a chance you are at risk of having a deficiency. So I get that level checked, and I also get my vitamin B12 level checked. So yeah, so that's what I do. So definitely just get it. You know what I'm saying? If you go to get your labs, just get the basic, you know what I'm saying? But I will also add in the vitamin D, because a lot of people are deficient in that without even knowing. You don't need to get a B12 if you eat meat, so you'll be good with that. Lamont, do you respond directly to people on other platforms? If so, which do you prefer? Yeah, I respond directly. The easiest way to get to me is on Instagram, at Eat Right Guy. A lot of times, like it takes me forever to get to like a comment or something on YouTube now, because I get so many comments. But if you hit me up on Instagram, I'll definitely respond pretty quick. All right, man, I'm about to just get it started with the topic. So like I said, we're going to be talking about the nutrition aspect of hair growth, and basically kind of going over some of the vitamins and minerals that are preferred, and some of the questions that I've been asked before. And I guess we're going to start it off with the two supplements that I get asked for the most. And I think the two ones that are most prevalent in this community, and that's going to be biotin and collagen. So yeah, Lamont is Eat Right Guys. Should be, hopefully y'all can see the thing on the little ticker scrolling by on my Instagram. So let's get into biotin, and why is recommended for people that are trying to grow beards, why people are supplementing with that, and my thoughts on supplementation. So for those of you who don't know, biotin is a vitamin. It is a B vitamin, water soluble vitamin. So it's one of the complexes of B vitamins. It's actually B7, so it's the seventh B vitamin that was discovered. You also got other B vitamins such as like thiamine, niacin, folate, pantothenic acid, B6, B12, and so biotin is just one of them. And because it is a water soluble vitamin, that means that you can't really overdo it. So you can't really have toxic levels of biotin, because your body is going to get rid of the excess amounts either through your urine or through your feces. So in terms of the supplements, I've never taken biotin supplements throughout my journey. And the reason why is because I'm very confident that I can get enough biotin through my diet. And I believe that most people get enough, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're eating enough calories to maintain your weight, a normal body weight, I can guarantee you're getting biotin, especially if you eat meat. And the thing about these supplements, even though it's not likely that you can develop toxic levels of biotin, it hasn't been seen in studies. The amount of biotin that they have in these supplements are ridiculous. So for example, the recommended daily allowance, or the recommendations for 97 and 98% of the population, is only 30 micrograms of biotin a day. And that's very little. So it takes, for those who don't know a conversion, it takes 1,000 micrograms to equal a milligram. And before I made this video, I was looking at some of the biotin supplements on Amazon. And the amounts that they have is ridiculous. Like, for example, I saw one supplement that was like 10,000 micrograms per one capsule. They recommended one capsule a day, and it'll give you 10,000 micrograms. And so when you look at the percent daily value, they have it listed on their label that one capsule that they recommend is 33,000 times the recommended amount of biotin that you should have a day. 33,000. Why in the world do you need to take that much biotin? It's not like the more that you take, the better. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why biotin is recommended is because a sign of biotin deficiency is hair loss as well as brittle nails. So I guess people kind of, you know what I'm saying, they kind of seen that and was like, okay, I need to take biotin to prevent hair loss. But as long as you're meeting your recommended dosages, I feel like you don't need to supplement. I was also looking at other supplements from Walmart, and they were still really high. Some were like 1,000 micrograms. But like I say, you only need 30 micrograms a day. And you can easily get that in your diet. So some of the foods that are high in biotin, or I wrote down in my notes, are any kind of meats. So whether it's fish, dairy, eggs, any kind of animal proteins. But if you're like me and you don't eat any meat, you can also get adequate amounts of biotin from leafy green vegetables. Also, sweet potatoes are really high, sunflower seeds, whole grains, so brown rice, quinoa, sprouted bread or rye bread or 100% whole wheat bread. Just stuff like, you know what I'm saying, stuff that you get in your daily diet. So if you follow a healthy diet that's have plenty of vitamins, have plenty of like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, your nuts and your seeds, your beans, also like lean sources of protein. If you want to eat meat, you can easily get the recommended amount. There's no reason to take these supplements, man. I don't think y'all are looking at the back. Any of y'all that have biotin supplements, I'll challenge y'all. Go look on the back, and then you'll see biotin, and you'll see how many milligrams or micrograms that it has. And to the right of it, you'll see the percent daily value. And look at the percent daily value. That shows you per that serving what percentage of that, you know what I'm saying, comprises of your daily needs. So if you see something that says 50% daily value, that means that one serving gives you 50% of your total biotin needs. And look at how much biotin is in these supplements. And that's just not with biotin. That's other supplements as well. We're going to get into other things such as like vitamin C is another one. Folate. You usually see these high amounts in your water soluble vitamins because the companies can kind of get away with providing so much of it because your body is going to get rid of the excess, or it should get rid of excess amounts. One example to tell if you're getting too much of a B vitamin is if your urine turns really yellow. If you ever eat like a lot of cereal, like if you eat a couple bowls of cereal, you'll probably start noticing that your urine is going to start turning bright yellow. And that's the excess water soluble vitamins that you're getting rid of. And before I get into collagen, I'm going to hit on the other type of vitamins that are listed as healthy for or good for hair growth. And these are going to be like your fat soluble vitamins. So things like vitamin A, vitamin E, also vitamin D and K. But I usually see vitamin A and vitamin E, especially like in beard oils and things like that. The thing about that, if you're intaking vitamin A or vitamin E or D or K, any of the fat soluble vitamins, you do want to watch out for these because these vitamins, your body doesn't readily get rid of excess amounts because it's actually stored in fat, and it actually needs to be attached to fat for your body to absorb it. And so a lot of times they do have supplements for these, but they usually don't be that much over the percent daily value. But I don't recommend that you take these supplements unless you've had blood work done and you've been diagnosed as deficient. Because like I said, I'm telling you, you can get to toxic levels, but at the same time, it's easy for you to get them through your diet. So for example, vitamin A, also they have precursors such as beta carotene. That's found in plant-based foods that have a reddish orange color. So sweet potatoes, carrots, pumpkins, oranges, any kind of citrus fruit. It's actually a vitamin that's not only is a powerful antioxidant, is also good for your eyes. Is one of the main features is it prevents night blindness. And it's also good to kind of incorporate it with some type of a fat, whether it's like olive oil or some type of nuts or seeds or avocados. Is going to help those vitamins get absorbed. The other one is vitamin E, which you see a lot, which is another fat soluble vitamin. It's also another powerful antioxidant. And this vitamin there's actually studies that show that you can have negative effects from supplementing with it, taking the vitamin E vitamins. They don't even have the antioxidant benefit from supplement form. So you definitely want to get those vitamins through your food sources. And you usually find vitamin E in things such as like clams. I know it's high in it. Any kind of leafy greens, so spinach, kale, mustard greens, collard greens, also is really high in your different nuts and seeds, especially things like almonds. So like I say, man, you can get a lot of this stuff from your diet. So that's basically going over the vitamins. We can kind of touch on a little bit the minerals, but let me read some of these comments first. Alex45, I have a multivitamin that I take, but it doesn't have biotin. Okay, it might not have biotin. Like I say, biotin is also known as vitamin B7, so you can look at it like that. Will I be saving this? I think, man, I thought my other live streams were saved, but I was using this StreamYard service to kind of record all this stuff. And so I was using the free version. Before this, I just purchased the $20 version. So I think I do have the feature to save this. So I will try to save this live stream and post it on my channel for more Life King. All right, Viking Beer, what up, General G? Been putting Minoxidil on for a year now, planning on going for another year. Also started Dermarolling. Man, hopefully you got them gains, man, like I did. Can't go wrong with going two years just to make sure. All right, so now let's get into these minerals. So things such as like zinc. I'm trying to think of what other minerals are known for hair growth. I know zinc is one. I don't think iron. Well, iron deficiency can be, I guess it can kind of go with hair, but I know zinc is definitely a zinc deficiency. You can notice it through your hair. And I have heard of people supplementing with zinc, which zinc is a micronutrient. So you need even less of a mineral than you do of a vitamin. So kind of like I said with these other things, man, if you're not clinically deficient in it, I would not take it. And the thing about minerals, your body stores them. So minerals is very easy for you to reach toxic levels, especially iron for men. If you're a man and you haven't, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people like in the bodybuilding community say, oh, supplement with iron, supplement with zinc. If you're not clinically deficient in these minerals, do not supplement with them without medical supervision, especially iron, because us as men, we don't lose blood or anything like that. We don't go through menstruation. So we usually have adequate iron stores. So you don't want to get into toxic levels because our bodies don't readily get rid of it. All right. Jville, do really small needles help Dermarol 0.25 specific? From what I've heard, the 0.5 is where you need to go. I've heard that the 0.25 doesn't puncture deep enough into your skin. Viking beard, almost had no hair before now, and now I have a full beard. I just need vellus hairs to mature. I'm happy with the coverage I got, man. That's good news, bro. Like Lamont said, man, the 0.25 won't go deep enough, man. So try the 0.5. The 0.5 that's what most people say, man. So, all right. So next, man, we can touch on the collagen. So I see a lot of people supplementing with collagen. People ask me, I've never personally supplemented with collagen. Collagen is actually a protein. It's actually one of the most, it's almost one of the most, how do I want to say this? We have a lot of collagen in our body. It's like you find collagen in your muscles and your tendons and your joints, and it is a very vital protein. Also in your skin and things like that. And our bodies naturally make collagen. We also can get collagen from our diet. Collagen is mainly found from animals. So basically, if you want to get collagen in your diet, you need to eat meats. Or you can like make a soup with bone broth. Bone broth is really high in collagen. But at the same time, because our bodies naturally make it, we don't necessarily have to get it from our diet. You can also just eat foods that helps promote collagen formation. So some of the things that help collagen formation will be any kind of citrus fruit or vegetable, especially vitamin C. Vitamin C plays a very key role in collagen production. Also, any kind of nuts and seeds, your leafy greens, also bell peppers, whether it's green, yellow, or red. Those are also high in vitamin C, but those are also good in stimulating collagen production. And because minoxidil, one of the side effects of minoxidil is reducing our collagen in our skin, making our skin less elastic, you definitely want to incorporate foods that can increase your own collagen production. Just like with the other vitamins, there's no recommendations on if you supplement with collagen, how much you should supplement with. There's no recommendations on that. So if you do get like a collagen supplement, you're not going to see a % daily value. So in terms of supplementing, you can if you want, but I like to kind of stay with the natural approach and kind of get either collagen from my food or eat foods that promote collagen production in my body. All right, let me read some more super chats. All right. Alex 45, I think 0.25 is for skincare or something like that. Yeah, like the different size Dermarolling needles, man, they have different functions. It kind of depends on how deep they're piercing into your skin. But Dermarolling is really for skincare. I think that's what it was designed for. And that's what is used for dermatologists. But in terms of like actually stimulating follicle development, I think you need to go a little deeper and get that 0.5, at least a 0.5. When you start going to like 0.75, 1 millimeter, 1.25, then I think you're going to start going a little too deep and you can actually kind of damage your skin. And you don't really want to do that. You want to leave those higher needle sizes to like a trained professional, like a dermaroller. And trust me, I've seen somebody that had a professional dermarolling treatment, and her face, she looked like she got hit with a brick afterwards. She was so swole up, man. I don't even want to get into that, bro. That girl made me so mad. I remember I took that girl on a date, man. She gonna get a procedure like that the day before I take her on a date. Her face, it looked like she had an allergic reaction, man. Face all blown up, and I'm like, I'm supposed to take you out looking like this? And she, man, I remember I took her, man, this is why I don't even go on no dates. I took this girl to rock climbing, you know what I'm saying? I want to do something a little different. I don't like going out to no restaurants and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? She come to my house looking crazy like that. Then she put on these big sunglasses and this hat like that was supposed to help out. And I'm just like, man, I hope ain't nobody at this rock climbing place. But when we got to the rock climbing place, bro, she acted like she didn't even want to do it, man. I was like, you sure you ain't scared of heights? No, I ain't scared of heights. We got to the thing. She didn't even get halfway up the wall, and she like, oh, I'm tired. I can't do this. And I'm just like, man, I could have did this by myself. But yeah, man, that's just a crazy story, man. But yeah, that like those dermatologists that use them long needles, bro. I don't know if it worked, but I know it don't look like it worked the day after they get that treatment done. They face be swole up. All right, let me get back to these comments, man. How has having a beard affected your game with the ladies? It's for sure a confidence booster, bro. Listen, they gonna notice, bro. Like women were noticing my beard like back when I had first started, you know what I'm saying? When my beard was raggedy, back before it was really connecting. And they was like, oh, you growing a beard? Oh, it looks nice on you. I don't know I think they were just messing with me, you know what I'm saying, trying to be nice because my beard wasn't even connecting and it was looking crazy. It was like week 5 and week 6, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, come on, man, stop stunting. But yeah, definitely women like the beard, man. It's like makeup to guys. And then like if you have a nice beard and you cut it, they're gonna be like, why'd you do that? Where'd your beard go? and they gonna want you to grow it back. So yeah, definitely, man. The ladies definitely it's gonna be turning heads, man. Alex 45, I started eating lentils because I read they're good for you, but man, I really hate it. Anything I can switch it with. So yeah, if you don't like lentils, man, you can eat any other kind of legume. It's in the legume family, so it's a pod. So lentils are in the same family as beans. So red beans, black beans, pinto beans, chickpeas, all that stuff is in the same family. They basically have like the same. If you look at the back of the label, they have like the same amount of protein, very similar amounts of fiber. They naturally have no cholesterol because plants don't have any cholesterol. They have like no fat. And so, yeah, man, it's definitely a food that you want to have in your diet. But if you don't like lentils, you can also do a different type of bean. I actually like lentils, man, because it takes a lot less longer to cook compared to beans. And a lot of times I love my black beans, but man, I don't be feeling like cooking them, man. And I got away from eating like canned beans, even like the low sodium version. So I try to cook all my food for now. And the lentils cook a lot quicker than regular beans. All right. Let me see what else, man. So that I think those are two of the main supplements was the biotin and collagen. And hey, if you want to take it, man, you can take it, but I honestly don't think that you need it. Also looked up this list of from healthline.com, the 5 best vitamins for hair growth. They have vitamin A listed at number 1. Kind of went over that. That's a vitamin that you can get from red and orange, fruit and vegetables. Also, I forgot vitamin A is also found in dark leafy greens. The actual green pigment actually masks that color. So yeah, so sweet potatoes, carrots, pumpkins, spinach, kale, all those are good sources of vitamin A. Then they have number 2, your B vitamins, which we kind of listed. Biotin is one of them. Also, vitamin C. I think we all know what vitamin C is. You know what? Let me touch on vitamin C. And the reason why you should always get your vitamin C from food sources instead of supplement sources, because vitamin C in supplement form does not work. And you can actually look. I wish I can put it up on this screen, but vitamin C, the synthetic version, which you find fortified in all kind of stuff, and high C and Sunny Delight, also in vitamin C supplements and cough drops and stuff like that. It's called ascorbic acid. That's the synthetic name for vitamin C. That is completely different from vitamin C that you get from a whole food. And this can be, and what I'm about to tell you, you can kind of go along with this in any other type of vitamins, because vitamins are organic. They're organic substances. So the difference between it found in whole foods and from like a supplement is when you get vitamin C from like an orange, not only are you getting vitamin C, you're also getting fiber from it. You're getting other minerals. You're getting enzymes. You're also getting phytochemicals, which are plant-based chemicals that plants produce to kind of strengthen their immune system. And kind of they produce these chemicals to ward off pests, and they produce them under stress. And whenever we consume these, they have beneficial effects to our body. But all those things combined with vitamin C work together to give you that immune strengthening benefit. In terms of a supplement, when you're just extracting one of those components and you're taking that in isolated, it doesn't work. And you also got to realize the vitamin C in supplements, it is not extracted from a plant. It's actually created in a laboratory from inorganic material. And it's actually produced to mimic the look of a natural vitamin C. And you can actually Google this and see the difference under a microscope of vitamin C from a plant and vitamin C that's synthetically made. And it looks completely different. And you can actually see the rings. It looks like it's the natural vitamin C is like vibrant. It kind of looks like a sun because it has like vibrating rings around it. And that's actually the enzymatic activity and how vitamin C is interacting with those other things that are found in the plant. And when you compare that to the synthetic version, you don't even have that. It looks completely different because it's synthetic. It's not real. And so vitamin C, probably out of any vitamin, the marketing of it is crazy, man. And people think, oh, I'm just going to take this vitamin C supplement and I'm going to get over this cold. And they don't even realize that that supplement that you're taking is not even going to work. So yeah, man, try to get all your vitamins and stuff from plants, man, from not only just plants, just your whole foods, man. That's going to be best. And a good thing about getting all your nutrients from foods is you're probably not going to overdo it. You're not going to get to toxic levels or anything like that because your body's going to, because, you know what I'm saying, vitamins and food sources are in the right amounts compared to these supplements where they put so much of this vitamin into one pill. And it's a lot easy for you to kind of reach your upper limits to where it can become toxic. All right, man, let me read some of these comments. Let me see. Let me scroll back. I'm missing a lot. Okay. All right. How long it took you to grow your connectors since you use Minoxidil? I didn't start growing my connectors into my second year, man, after my first year. So my connectors came in last. It took a long time for my connectors to come in. So this wasn't something that came overnight. Viking Beer, speaking of which, bro, do another celebrity Minoxidil video. I hate to say it, but even though they're awesome actors, RDJ and Jason Mama should be on the list. I never heard of those guys. I'm gonna have to look them up. But yeah, man, I can do another one of those videos. I just be running out of people to put on those videos. More Life King, do you live on food for a flat stomach? I'm not really sure. Oh, do a live on food for a flat stomach. All right, I can touch on that a little bit. How long it took you to grow your connectors. All right, I already read that. Deem some bro. Have you colored your beard? How long has it been growing now? I have not. I don't color my beard. Since I last cut my beard into a goatee, it would have been like 4 or 5 weeks since I completely shaved off my cheeks. You need to drop a video cooking some lentils. Maybe you can make you can make them better. Yeah, man. I actually got another channel just for nutrition. But it's mostly like if you becoming a dietitian and stuff like that. I do have a few cooking videos on there. It's Eat Right Guy, kind of like my Instagram. But if you're not trying to be a dietitian, you probably won't like that channel. All right, more Life King, Viking Beard. No, man, you don't talk about RDJ like that. The man is a national treasure. See what I did. I'm about to look him up, man. Hold on, let me go get my pen and write him down. I might have to expose him. What does RDJ stand for? Oh, Robert Downey Jr. I heard of him. I think he's an actor. I can't think of what he looked like off the top of my head, but I don't have no picks for the celebrities that need Minoxidil. Anybody can get it. All right, Alex 45. Yeah, after I finish my multivitamins, I'm not buying no more. All these chemicals aren't good. Yeah, man. Why homeless people grow full beard without vitamins? Man, a lot of times with hair growth, it all depends on your genetics. Just because you can grow a beard don't mean it's going to be a healthy beard. And a lot of people that are home, see, in America, we really are not poor in America. You know what I'm saying? Compared to other countries, even homeless people be eating good. I've seen plenty of overweight and obese homeless people. They may not be eating the best food, but they dumpster diving and they getting enough calories. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you rarely see people that are really emaciated in America. So I'm not even sure if you live in America, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, Robert, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. I think I had him in my Robert Downey Jr. I think I might have had him in one of my videos. It might have been in the first celebrity video. I'm not 100% sure. I might have already had him in there. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's basically like the nutrition aspect, man. Just basically just try to eat a whole foods diet, man. That's based primarily on plants. You can have meats as well, but you're going to get most of your vitamins and minerals and your antioxidants and phytochemicals from plant-based sources. And if you do eat meats, just try to get leaner cuts of meats. And then you also want to combine that with physical activity. You don't want to be a slouch. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard, bro. It's hard to change habits, but you got to do it for your health. All right. I got any more questions? You know what I'm saying? So we can kind of go left, man. Y'all got any other questions just based off of like beard growth in general? The minoxidil. I'm still getting questions on why I'm going 2 years. Like, man, you got a full beard. Why you still using minoxidil, man? Hey, man, I told myself before I started this journey, I'm going to go 2 years, and I kept my promise. Also, what was I going to say? Also, man, I'm planning on doing like a 2-year transformation video, man. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to do all that editing. Cause I'm gonna have to go through all my videos and stuff. And I might combine that with like my eyebrows and stuff. Cause I've been putting minoxidil on my eyebrows to see how that works. You know what I'm saying? Cause I haven't really been monitoring it. And nobody has really been questioning me about my eyebrows. When I first started minoxidil, people were asking me, telling me to put minoxidil on my eyebrows because my eyebrows were too faint, and I don't get any of those comments anymore. So maybe it's worked. I know it definitely hasn't worked on my hairline. Viking Beard, do I plan to wean off of minoxidil once I've done? Do I have a weaning plan? Nah, man. I think I'm just gonna go cold turkey, man. I think I'm just gonna go completely off. It ain't like it's like I'm addicted to it or anything like that. I don't think I'll have any adverse effects, you know what I'm saying, if I just completely go off of it. So I'm just going to go off of it, man, see how it is. Hopefully I don't lose any of my gains, man. I'm really nervous about that. One of these days I'm going to have to cut. I'm going to give it a few months, and then I'm going to completely cut all my beard off. And then I'm going to see when it regrows, if it regrows how it should. That's really going to be the determining factor to see if my minoxidil beard growth is like actually permanent. I've heard people say it's not good to go off cold turkey too, man, but I don't know, man. But like, where are they getting that from? Where are they getting that information from? Are they telling you that from personal experience, or are they just, you know what I'm saying? Or is that just like their hypothesis or something like that? I'm more into trying different things out, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like documenting my progress. So I'm gonna go cold turkey, and I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we won't really know until somebody actually tries to do it and they actually document their experiences. So I'm gonna go cold turkey, and we're gonna see what it is. All right. Man, if y'all ain't got any more questions, man, I'm going to wrap this show up. It's be a little quick. It's kind of like the spur of the moment, man. But yeah, okay, so you know what? I'll touch on the flat stomach, man. More Life King if you still in it. So in order to get like a flat stomach or a six-pack, it all depends on how lean you are. You have to be lean. I see people in the gym all the time trying to do sit-ups or on the ab machines, and they got a big pot belly. And I'm just like, bro, you ain't gonna see it. You may be developing abs, but you're never gonna see your abs. You have to be lean. Like you need to be like around 10% body fat. So And usually like your stomach is the last place to where you lose fat. And unfortunately, us humans, we can't determine what body parts we want to lose fat. So I've had a 6-pack since I was like 17. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to strip on this live stream, but you can go to my Instagram account and see, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I'm saying, messing with y'all, nothing like that. But basically, like I say, you have to be lean. I prefer more of a low fat diet. More of a I do like a high carb, low fat diet because I do plant-based. And all my carbs are like from whole foods. So my fruits, my vegetables, my whole grains. I don't drink any soft drinks or anything like that. I also do cardio, and then just lifting weights. And eventually, man, I don't know, man. It also has a genetic component to it. But I find that if you cut back on like the amount of fat that you're eating, and you got some people that tell you to follow a keto diet that's high in fat. To me, that hasn't worked for me. But definitely I find that a lower fat diet, and then especially cutting out any kind of oils that you use, cutting out butter and oil, even things like olive oil, which a lot of people think are healthy because of the Mediterranean diet, even though olive oil isn't the component that makes the Mediterranean diet healthy, but definitely cutting out any kind of excess calories, and just follow like a whole foods plant-based diet, and just you got to exercise every day. Definitely do your cardiovascular work. I do treadmill. Make sure you had an incline up, or if you do the elliptical, you got to have an incline, and just work out, man. I don't even work out my abs. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no sit-ups or anything. It all depends on how lean you are. All right. With that being said, man, I don't see too many comments left. Yeah, more like King. I'm back in the gym. I do full body, but I need more cardio, I think. Yeah, man. I do cardio. I do 20 minutes of cardio before I start my workouts. And then once I'm really in shape, I do 20 minutes afterwards. But I don't really like working out just dry. I like to start sweating a little bit. And so I get on that. I get either on the Stairmaster, but I find that the treadmill burns fat better than a Stairmaster, in my opinion. I get on the Stairmaster, I put the speed at like 3.6 to 3.7, and I put the incline all the way at 10, all the way at 15, and I do 20 minutes before I even start working out. And then some days I'll go in there and I'll just do the treadmill at that speed for like an hour. Evolve, do you know what foods are bad for mental health, and what foods should I increase to achieve better mental health? In terms of mental health, I have heard that omega-3 fatty acids, foods that are high in omega-3s, can help with mental health. It also can help with brain development, especially like in infants. So foods that are high in omega-3s, omega-3s are actually produced by plankton in cold water. So that's why you see like salmon and tuna and cold water fatty fish are usually high in omega-3s. You can also get omega-3s in plant-based sources, like walnuts are really high, chia seeds, flax seeds, also almonds. And if you want to go a supplement version of it, and a lot of people take fish oils, but you can actually take a cleaner source of omega-3 supplements. You can actually buy algae omega-3 oil, so you get it from the actual algae or plankton that's actually producing that. You can find that on Amazon. I don't think you can find it in stores. But I used to take omega-3 supplements, the algae omega-3s, and I really didn't notice any difference in terms of like mental clarity or anything. But there is research that shows that if you increase your intake of omega-3 fatty acids, that can help with mental health. But I'm not a mental health expert, but I think mental health goes beyond like nutrition and stuff. I think it's more of like a bad experience that you had growing up. And I think you have to kind of figure that out to actually help that situation. Viking Beer, what is your sleep schedule? I usually go to bed at like 10 or 10:30, and I wake up at like 6 in the morning. More Life King, I sprint once a week. Hey man, sprinting is good, bro. Also hitting that jump rope. That jump rope will get them calories off you. That jump rope is a fool. How much is considered low fat? 20% of your total calories. Yeah, man. So in terms of like the fat recommendations, it's recommended like 20 to 30% of your calories come from fat. So yeah, I would probably stick around the 20% range. And try to get your fats from whole foods. Stay away from the oils. Stay away from things like butter and margarine. Get your fats from like your nuts and your seeds, avocados, olives, actual like foods that actually have substance to it and fiber that'll make you feel fuller. Because oil is just liquid calories and it doesn't make you full. And it's just a lot easier for you to overconsume those calories. And because it's in liquid form, your body's going to break it down into triglycerides and store it as fat a lot faster than it would trying to convert carbohydrates or protein into fat. All right, any more questions? If not, man, I'm about to shut it down for the night. Do you know much about ashwagandha? I don't even know how to pronounce that, for beard growth, since it's good for testosterone. I've never heard of that, man. I don't know if that's like a supplement or what, but nah, I don't really know, man. I'm not sure. Astro Houston, I've never heard of that term before. I don't know if that's like a herb or something like that, or a supplement. You also got to be careful with these supplements that are called testosterone boosters. They don't work, man. And I hate when I see these bodybuilders and stuff like that promoting testosterone boost. Man, they taking the real stuff. They not taking no testosterone booster. If you want to boost your testosterone, get in the gym, lower your body fat percentage. You know what I'm saying? If you want to lower your testosterone, get fat. Diego, man, I'm 21 but can't grow a beard. Should I wait or try minoxidil? If you're 21 and can't grow no beard, you probably ain't gonna grow no beard. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have no peach fuzz, if you don't have no vellus hairs, you might as well try that minoxidil, bro. Yeah, okay, it's a herb. Yeah, man. I'm not really sure, man. I'm not really sure about it, but never heard of that. But yeah, anything that they claim is a testosterone booster, and don't even believe that crap. I hate seeing that stuff, man. Like GNC, bro, that store right there, man. They done made so much money off of people selling BS stuff. And then the people that work there really act like they know what they're talking about. They just regurgitating what the companies are telling them. But yeah, man, try to go as natural as possible, man. Like these supplements, they do have their place in some areas if you are deficient, but our bodies are not like us humans, we've lived thousands of years without supplements, without any problems, bro. And you don't need them, especially in America where we have no issues with food. We get everything we need from our foods. But yeah, man, but that's it, man. I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. I'm not sure what the next topic's gonna be for next week live stream, but I'll figure it out and I'll let y'all know. Peace out.